I can assure you, LeBron's reception when he went back to Cleveland and KD's reception when he went back to OKC was nothing like what Clay is going to get when he goes back to Golden State.
And, and it's deserved, all of it. Guys, I want to stay in the West, but I want to keep it moving here. So huge news in OKC as Chet Holmgren suffered a right hip fracture. He's going to be reevaluated in 8 to 10 weeks. The Thunder 9-2. They're first in the West. Perk, how big of a deal is this for OKC?
Well, I mean, it's a huge deal. I mean, Chet Holmgren was playing at an all-star level, right? I called him the white Kevin Garnett, right, with his ability to be able to stretch the floor, play inside, and defend at a high level with that body frame. But the Thunder are still loaded. They're going to get Isaiah Hartenstein back here in probably the next 10 days. And one thing about it, they're really well coached. I like what they did last night against the Clippers. They went small. They played Luke Dort at the 5. They got scrappy. They doubled the post. They got out in transition. They're going to put up buckets. They still have enough offensive firepower and enough talent to keep them afloat until they get healthy. They're still, to me, the number one threat in the Western Conference as far as representing the West to make it to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but man, they need that rim protection. He's a shot blocker. He's a double guy. He's a guy that can stretch the floor. He can pick and pop. He can finish downhill. Hartenstein, basically, you don't really run plays for him. He gets it off the rim. Every once in a while, you run a lob. You run a lob and he catch it off the rim or something like that. But this guy Holmgren is that a guy that can shoot the three. He can get downhill. He can block shots. He can rebound. He's going to be greatly missed. I don't think that. You said Hartenstein is coming back in 10, let's just say 10 to 14, 2 weeks. But still, Holmgren, this is why they got that young man, because they saw the potential in what he could bring. He's that guy that can stretch the floor, Perk. He's that guy that can run pick and roll with SGA. He's that guy that can do those things. And talking to Dwight Howard last night, he says he thinks Chet needs to get a little stronger. So when he goes make contact with a guy, Perk, trying to block the shot, the guy hits the floor, not him. Because if you look at the play that he got hurt on, he was contesting a shot, and he went back and and collapsed on the floor, and that's how he fractured that hip. And that's the thing that I see. I just think he needs to add a little bit more weight. He's a very thin man at that height, and he falls. He has to do it. He's going to have to learn how to fall. That's the problem it is. He's going to have to learn how to fall. Like other guys, like we ask quarterbacks to learn how to slide, he's going to have to learn how to fall.
Kirk, take us home.
But Shannon, let me say this. What a lot of people don't realize, and I played for this organization, when we talk about the Thunder, they have one of the best, if not the best, medical staff in the league. What they do is first class all across the board. I've been preaching and telling people, man, we need to go do a whole, film session, documentary on just their facility. I'm telling you, and what they do behind the scenes. He's gonna be back, and when he comes back, he's gonna pick up right where he left off. But again, look at where the Knicks are, Shannon. Look at where the Knicks are right now. Look at where they were last year with Isaiah Hartenstein. He is so underrated, and so what he brings to the table, people just don't realize the little things that matters. He's not going to have to do much. Yeah. They still have enough.
Absolutely. Perk, the little thing.
Oh, he's going to give you some extra possessions, Perk. If you watched him in the playoff game last year, look how many extra possessions that he kept alive with his hustle plays, giving Brunson another chance, giving DiVincenzo, giving Hart, giving guys extra opportunity because of his hustle.
I'm on my hustle play right now. I'm hustling right to break. Yeah, he's stepping on me.
NBA